don't touch, neither does your throat block the air being produced. That means vowel sounds are produced without your teeth, your tongue or throat blocking your air, even without your lips. But when we say pa, try to produce any other consonant sounds, everyone. Try producing the sound ba, pa, la, ma. Yes? W, see? C, g, t. So when we produce these consonant sounds, you must have noticed either you used your both lips, or you use your upper and your lower teeth, or there's a throat blocking air. But that is not the case in case of vowel sounds. So when it comes to vowel sounds, we don't use our tongue, our throat, our teeth. Yes, we produce that without the movement of these things. So when saying a vowel sound, no part of your mouth should stop the air. So how is a vowel sound produced? Vowel sound is produced with no parts of our mouth stopping the air. There is nothing, no blockage, no obstruction for in our when we combined two vowels together, it produces a new sound. Today's class is all about that. Now let us individually see few examples, okay? Now look at your screen. You see these words here in front of you. Yes. Look at the first word. P-I-G. Pig. What is that? Pig. Look at the second word. B-R-I-C-K. Brick. L-I-P-S. Lips. P-I-L-L. Pill. So pig, brick, lips, pill. Say it again, all of you. Say it again. P-I-G, pig. B-R-I-C-K, brick. L-I-P-S, lips. P-I-L-L, pill. So which is the vowel sound we see here? It is the I sound. Yes, it is the I sound. So what is the sound of this I here in these words? It is E. E. So when we say pill, we say lips, we say pit, we say pig. We don't take much time. There's no much stress here, right? So that is the E sound, the I sound. Now let us see the same vowel, the same letter I, the same vowel, but this time it shall produce a different sound. Let us see what sound this time the letter I produces. Look at the first one, everyone. I-R-O-N, iron. What is that? You use that to press your clothes. Yes, that's an iron. Child, tiger, ice cream. So in the previous frame, we have seen the I produces an E sound. Yes, pill, pit, pig. It produces the E sound. The same I here produces a sound which is similar to E-Y-E-I. It produces a different sound which is the I sound. The same letter I, the same vowel I, it produces a different sound. What did we learn now? That one single word, letter can produce more than 3 sounds. Sometimes E, sometimes I. The same goes with the other vowels as well. Yes? So it is iron, child, tiger, ice cream. See, the same vowel sound, the same vowel letter producing a different sound. Now let us once again take 4 new words. In these 4 words, can you find the vowel letter here? Which is the vowel letter again? The same. It's again the vowel letter I. But this time it shall produce a shorter, again a different sound. Let us see what sound it produces. Let us see the first word, B-A-S-I-N, basin. What is that? Basin. P-U-P-I-L, pupil. Pupil. R-A-I-S-I-N, raisin. Raisin. T-I-S-S-U-E, tissue. Tissue. It is like T, tissue. Basin, pupil, raisin and tissue. Tissue. So, do you think it sounds similar to this I? Pit, E. It is the quick sound of E here. Pit, pig, bill. But when we say tissue, there's stress in it. Yes, it is the longer E sound. Raisin, pupil, basin. So, this again is a different sound. Once again, I'll bring forth 4 new words, again consisting of the same vowel letter I. This time we will see this I again produces a new sound. F-I-E-L-D, field. See, when we say field, I pick, I make it longer. It is the longer E sound. Yes, field. Fungi. Say, it is not fungi, it is fungi. It is physique. Physique. It is fish. It is fish. Yes, field, fungi, physique and fish. And fish. Field, fungi, physique and fish. Again, it is the longer I sound. So the same vowel letter I produces several different sounds. Yes? Sometimes it produces the short sound of E. Sometimes it produces the longer I sound like I. And sometimes the longer E sound, E, as in physique or field. So the short I sound, which makes a verbal sound eh when spoken as elephant. Elephant. The long I sound, however, sounds exactly like the letter. We can pronounce it directly as I. So, that's the beauty of sounds. That was all about different sounds being produced by the letter I. So, that brings us to a conclusion that there are 2 types of vowel sounds. Okay? One is a long vowel which produces a longer sound, and one is a short vowel produces a shorter sound. Okay? So when I say long vowels, look at this I here. In this word B-I-K-E, bike, what sound does the I produce? It is the longer I sound. Bike. I. Yes, I. It is bike. It is the longer I sound here. When I say SIT, sit, this produces the shorter I sound. This is sit or pit or pig. We don't put much stress in it. It is the shorter, quick sound. So there are 2 types of vowel sounds. One is a long vowel, the other is a short vowel. The long vowel produces the long I sound, as in bike, as in mic, as in spike. Yes? And the short vowel sound produces the short E sound, which is sit, pit, pig, bill. Okay? So remember that. Now, same like the letter I, we have several sounds of the vowel letter O. Sometimes the letter O sound as O, sometimes as A, sometimes as O, and sometimes as A. Let us see how. Look at the first picture. Do you recognize which vegetable is this? Of course, it is onion. What is this? Onion. So most people would mispronounce this as onion. See, because how many letters, how many O do we have here? We have two O's here. Yeah. So what is the sound of O? O. Yeah. Or O. So most people would mispronounce this word as onion. They would say onion. But do you think that is the right pronunciation? Of course not. So what is then the right sound of this word? So the right way of pronouncing the letter or the right sound of this particular vegetable is onion. It is onion. It is not onion. It is not onion. What is it? It is onion. It is onion. It is onion. See? This is onion. This is the right sound. Onion. All of you, repeat after me. Say it again. It is onion. Onion. So this onion should sound like onion. Onion. Okay, it is not onion. It is onion. So the sound of this letter O is A. This time, this letter O produces the A sound, which is onion. Okay. Now look at this word, UNION. So this is not union. Most people would mispronounce this as union. Again, that is the incorrect sound. That is the incorrect pronunciation. What is the right pronunciation? How do we say it? We say it as union. Yes. How do we say it? Union. So both here in these both words, the O produces the A sound. Onion, union. Onion, union. Everyone, say it after me. Repeat after me, everyone. Union. Union. Ha. Very good. So it is not onion. Neither is it union. It is onion and it is union. Okay. So the letter O here produces the A sound. Now let us see one more word. What is that? HOME. Right? We'll say one more word. OPINION. So what do you think is the right sound of these words? So most people would mispronounce this as home. That is not the right sound. So the correct pronunciation of this word is home. HOME, home. Say home. So it is not home, it is not hum, it is home. It is not opinion, it is opinion. Opinion. Okay? My opinion. Opinion. Okay? It is OP, again NIAN, nian. Opinion. Opinion. Okay? This is not home, this is home. Home. Okay? Home. It is the longer O sound. It is the long O, home. Opinion, opinion. So here the O sounds as O, home, O, opinion, opinion. Okay. Now let us see one more word with the sound O. How do we say this? H-O-T. Now it is not hot, it is hot. It is hot. Aw. Say aw. So it is not O, it is haw. Hot. Hot. It is the short O sound. This is hot. This is ox. Aw. Say aw. It is the O sound. Hot, ox. Hot, ox. Home, hot. Onion, ox. See? All different sounds. The same letter I, the same vowel sound I produces many sounds. Hot, ox. Home, onion. Got it? So that means again we come to a conclusion here that there are two different sounds of vowels. One is the long sound, other is the short sound. So just like I, the letter O, the vowel sound O also has two different sounds. Okay? One is the long O, the other is a short O. Okay? One is the long O, which is home. The other is a short O, which is top. Home, top. Ox, box. Hot, pot. Okay? So, every vowel sound, most commonly these two, the letter I and the letter O has many different sounds, has more than two sounds. Sometimes it produces the long sound, sometimes it produces the I sound. Now you must have all got this question in your mind. How would we know which is the right way to pronounce the word? Well, my dear students, that's all about practice. The more you practice, the better you become at sounds and pronunciations. So that's what phonics is about. Yes, so you must, to know the right pronunciation, you must practice. Now that you have learnt the right sound, the right way of pronouncing the words, the right pronunciations, make sure to go home and practice and teach your parents, your friends, your family. Let them too say or produce the right pronunciation, say it correctly and producing the right sounds. So the more you practice, the better you become at it. Of course, it is not a one-day scenario. It would take time, but remember, you have to make it a habit. You have to keep practicing. So what did we learn? We learned that the longer vowels, like the longer I, the longer O, they are clear and stretched. Whereas the short vowels like pit, the short I sound, or the short E sound, the short O sound, as in hot, they are quick and clipped. So short vowels are quick and clipped, like pin, bin, hot, pot, pill. They are quick and clipped. The longer O, they are clear and you have to stretch it, like bike, mic, union, onion. So longer vowels they are more clearer, they have to be stretched. They are stretched, whereas short vowels, they are quick and they are clipped. So you don't have to stretch so much. You don't have to move your mouth. There is no much mouth movement here. It's very quick, it's very clipped, it's short and it's quick. Okay? So now that we have all learnt about various I sounds and the various O sounds, let us do a quick activity. So I have these pictures right in front of you. See? Everyone, observe the pictures and fill in the blanks with the appropriate vowel sounds. Okay. The first one, P and N. Out of these 5 pictures, which do you think fits the sound here? P and N. So how do we say it? It is pin. It is pin. Is it long or short? It is the short sound. Very good. Next one, L-I-P. How to say it? Lip. Lip. Short or long? The short sound. Very good. Which is the third one? L-O-G. Log. Log. Short or long? Think everyone. Log. It is not log. It is log. Okay. What is the fourth one? F-L-O-C-K. Now what is flock? It is not flock. It is flock. Just like we have clock. A wall clock. We have flock. A flock of birds. Have you ever heard the phrase flock of birds? Means a group of birds flowing together in the sky. Now that's called a flock of birds. It's a collective noun. Just like we say a pride of lion, we say a flock of birds. Okay, that's a collective noun. A group of birds collectively flying together in a group, they are called flock of birds. So it is flog. What is the last one? F-R-O-G, frog. So pin, lip, log, flog, frog. Pin, lip, log, flog and frog. Okay, these are the various I sounds. So did you find today's class interesting? So this is actually very interesting. If you practice, if you learn phonics, it's very interesting how a same letter could produce more than one sound. Now that was all about I and O. Now let's come to the vowel sound U. Look at the picture everyone. S-U-N, sun, C-U-P, cup, J-U-G, jug, M-U-D, mud. C-U-B, cup, B-U-G, bug, N-U-T, nut, D-U-C-K, dug. So when we produce the sound of these words, is there stretch? Do we have to stretch? There's no stretch, right? It's very quick, it's clipped, it's short. So these words produces the shorter U sound. Sun, cup, cup, mug, jug, duck, cub, bug, nut, butt. So when we produce the sound of these words, this produces the shorter U sound. It is the sun, cup. It is not U, but it produces the short sound. Jug, mud, butt, cut. So all these words produces the shorter U sound. Okay. I hope all of you have enjoyed today's class, and if you did, go back home, practice. Remember, the more you practice, the better you become at it. I would like to finish this class here. Okay, go home, practice. I'll see you very soon with a very new interesting topic. Till then, thank you and have a good day. Very good afternoon, my lovely students. Hope all of you are doing good. Well, for me, I'm also doing great. Welcome back to another phonics class of summer camp under Sam Education. Before we begin today's class, there's a special announcement. Yet again, we invite our passionate teachers to conduct engaging sessions with us for our summer camp, which is from 8th of July to 28th of July. Share your expertise, your skills, your experiences and inspiring stories with all of us. We are planning and we have yet already included all these interesting sessions on art, on craft and music, yoga, storytelling, science activities, life skills, career guidance and many more. So if you are interested in teaching and sharing your skills and expertise with us, please do visit our central studio here in Kahilipara, Guwahati, and please do contact us on this number 7577957176. Hope to hear from all of you soon. This is only for our passionate and lovely and respect teachers and not students, mind you. Now, coming back to today's class. So, last week we have learned about the art of sounds. What's that? That's phonics, yes? The word PHO, for meaning sound. So this summer camp we decided to learn everything we know about sounds. This class is a continuation of whatever we have learned in a previous class, which is vowel sounds. Today's class we are going to learn different sounds made by or produced by one single vowel letter. Let's continue. I shall read and I want all of you to repeat after me. Alright? Let's begin. Look at that cute little house. Do you know that a mouse lives in that house? I see her come out from time to time. She comes out and walks around the house. She wears a pink blouse when she walks around the house. She is a cute little mouse. She does not shout and I never see her pout. I may go by her house one day to see if she wants to go out. In this poem, in this small poem, we have noticed 4 different words. The words are on your screen. Have a look, everyone. The words are mouse, out, pout, and house. Okay? Mouse, out, pout, and house. Which word rhymes with mouse? House. Very good. Excellent. Which word rhymes with out? That's the word pout. So when we pronounce all these 4 words, which sound do we produce? See? It is always one single sound, which is the ow sound. See? Mouse. All of you say it. Try saying it for yourself. Repeat after me. Mouse, out, pout, and house. So when we say ow, it is the OU, the ow sound being produced in these 4 words. Okay, sorry for my cough, everyone. Okay, so which are the 2 vowels you see in these 4 words? The vowels are O and U. So individually, if you consider the letter or the vowel O and the vowel U, they both have separate sounds. They both have their individual sounds, right? But when we combine these 2 together, when we combine both the vowel sounds, both the vowel letters O and U, they produce one single sound, which is the OW sound, producing these words. And that brings us to a conclusion that a vowel sound may have, a vowel letter may sometimes have more than one sound. Today's class is all about that. A vowel sound is a speech sound that is pronounced without the lips, the tongue, the teeth or throat blocking the air produced when uttering the letter. What are the 5 vowels in English, everyone? These are the 5 different vowels. Yes, we have A, E, I, O and U. Now try to pronounce Try to produce the sound of these letters yourself. Everyone, try it for yourself. Say A, E, I, O and U. So when we produce the sound of these letters, what do we notice? That when we say A, E, I, O, U, notice the mouth movement. Our tongues don't touch. Our lips don't touch. Our teeth don't touch. Neither our throat blocks the passage of air which comes out. That means when we produce the vowel sounds A, E, I, O, U, there is no mouth movement involved. Yes, we say these letters without using our lips, our tongue, our teeth, or not even our throat, which blocks the passage of air, which happens mostly when we pronounce the consonant letters like pa, ma, ba, la. So when we produce consonant sounds, there is constant mouth movement. Yes, that is not the case in vowel sounds. So when saying a vowel sound, no part of the mouth should stop the air. That's how we produce the vowel sounds. Now, because this class is on vowel sounds, there is one letter which has more than one sound. Let us find out which letter that is. Look at all these words in front of you, everyone. Look at the words pig, brick, lips and pill. Which are the words? Pig, brick, lips and pill. So when we pronounce the sound, when we produce these sounds, when we say these words, which sound does it produce? The letter I sound. It is the short E sound. Yes? Lips, E. Pill, E. Usually, if I ask you which vowel letter is it, what will you say? You say this is the I sound, which sounds like this, E-Y-I. This is the I sound, yes? But here, do we say pike? We don't. Do we say lights? We don't. What do we say? Pig. We produce the E sound. Now let us see 4 more words. 4 more such words, again consisting of the same letter, the same vowel letter I, but this time this letter I would produce another different sound. Iron, child, tiger, ice cream. See, again the same letter I produces a different sound. This time it produces the I sound. Say E-Y-E-I. Yes. Iron, child, tiger, ice cream. So in the previous slide we have seen the letter I produces the E sound. Here it produces the I sound. Again, let us see 4 more such words. We have 4 words like basin, pupil, raisin, tissue. Basin, pupil, raisin and tissue. Here again, the letter I produces once again the E sound, the short E sound. Basin, pupil, raisin, tissue. Let's see 4 more words. Field, fungi, physique, fish. See? Say it after me, everyone. F-I-E-L-D, field, fungi, physique, fish. This time when we produce the E sound, which is the E sound, there is more stretch. We are stressing the vowel letter E. Yes, it is the longer E sound. Now look at this word. The most people would pronounce this as fungi, but actually how we pronounce this is fungi. Field, fungi, physique, fish. So when we say fish, fish, we put more stress on the letter I. So from all these examples, we come to a conclusion that the vowel letter I has more than one sound. Sometimes it produces the short I sound, which makes a verbal sound when spoken as elephant, elephant. Sometimes it produces the longer I sound, which sounds exactly like the letter which is EYE. We can pronounce this directly as I, which is bike, mic, spike. That means there are two vowel sounds. Sometimes we have the longer vowel sounds. Sometimes we have the shorter vowel sounds. So when it comes to vowel sounds, the vowel sounds has two sounds. One is the longer, one is the shorter. Long vowels and short vowels. Long vowels are the ones which is clear and which are stretched. We have to stretch the letter. We have to stress the sound, which is the long I, as in bike, mic, physique, field. Get it? Yes, this is the long I sound. And sometimes it's a short vowel sound, which is a shorter I sound, as in pit, bit, mit, bill. Yeah, sit, tin. So when we produce these sounds, which is very short, which is clipped, we don't put much stress. Similarly, just like the I sound, we have O sounded words. Now most people would mispronounce this word as onion. We would directly produce, now how many T's do we have here? How many O's do we have here? Two O's. And what is the sound of this vowel letter? O. So usually people would confuse and then pronounce this wrong as onion. Why onion? Because we are producing the sound as it is. But that is not the case. This letter O, this vowel sound O, also has more than one sound. Sometimes O would sound as O, sometimes as A. For example, it's onion, O-N-I-O-N. The second O here always sounds like A. Just like union. So it's not onion, it's onion. It's onion. It's not union, it's not union, it's union. So onion and union. So instead of producing the sound of O as O, we produce it as A. Union, onion. It's not onion, it's onion. Okay, remember that. Now these two are once again two more such words with the vowel sound O. Home, opinion. It is the longer O. So when we say home, what are we doing? There is a stretch. We are putting more stress. We are elongating the sound of the letter O. Yes, it's home. See, it's home. Opinion, opinion. So just like the letter I, the letter O also has stressed sounds. We'll take one more O sound, which is H-O-T, hot. Hot. Now this time it is neither hot like home or hot like onion. It is hot. This time we produce the O sound as O. It's hot. It's ox. It's box. Mox. So hot. Bot. Ox. So here the O is O. It is the O sound. That means just like the letter I, the letter O, the vowel letter O also has more than one sound. Sometimes it is O as in box or ox. Sometimes the O sounds as A, just like one. It sounds like W, one. Just like union. just like onion. Sometimes it has a different sound again. So whether it's onion or ox, it all depends on your practice. Remember, students, the more you practice, the better you become at pronunciation and sounds. Now, you must have had this question all throughout these summer camp classes. How do we remember the sounds? How do we remember? Of course, through practice. The better you become, the more you practice, the better you become at it. Practice saying the sound, remember the sounds, try to make or produce the sound in your own mind. Remember, then practice, teach your friends, your family, and teach yourself. Okay? So, there are two types of vowel sounds. One is a long vowel, the other is a short vowel. I has a long I sound as in bike, mic, spike. Then we have a short I sound which is sit, pit, mid. Okay. Then we have a long O sound which is home. Then we have a short O sound which is stop. So home, ox or box, hot, top. So it is the O sound, the longer O or the short O, which is the O sound or the O sound. Just like I and O, we have another vowel letter which has more than one sound. We'll go to that, but before that, quickly remember this tip, longer vowels, vowels which has stress in them, where we have to stress it a bit. Those are called longer vowels which are often clear and stretched, whereas short vowels are often quick and clipped. Quick and clipped. Short vowels, pot, but, ox, hot, put, cut, pin, tin. These are short vowels. It's more quicker. You just quickly say it and it's clipped. Long vowels take more time to pronounce. It's stretched like bike, eye, mic, physique, field, meat. Okay? So that's the basic difference between long vowels and short vowels. We'll go to the third vowel sound. Before that, let's take a quick activity. You have 5 pictures in front of you. Now you are going to observe the pictures and fill in the blanks with appropriate vowel sounds and say it for yourself. Okay? The first one is pin. P-I-N, pin. Is it short or long? It is the short sound. The next one, L-I-P, lip. Say all of you, lip. Is it short or long? It is the short E sound. The third one is L-O-G, log. Log, like ox, hot, log. Is it short or long? It is again the short vowel sound. The fourth one, F-L-O-C-K, flock, block, clock. Is it short or long? It is the short sound. Now what is flock? It's a collective noun. We say flock of birds. A group of birds flying together, just like we say a pride of lion, a herd of deer, a flock of birds, a bunch of grapes, a team of people. So this is a collective noun. So we say flock of birds. Okay. The fifth one is F-R-O-G, frog. Is it short or long? It's again the short vowel sound. Now that we have understood and learnt a bit, let's move on to the next vowel sound, which is the U sound. So just like I and O, we have the U sound which has more than one sound. Let's focus on the first sound, which is the short U sound, as in sun. I want all of you to repeat after me. Repeat these words after me, all of you. S-U and sun. C-U-P, cup. J-U-G, jug. M-U-D, mud. C-U-P, cup. C-U-B, cup. B-U-G, bug. N-U-T, nut. D-U-C-K, duck. Now repeat after me, all of you, once again. Say sun, cup, jug, mud, cup, bug, nut, duck. So when we say these words, is it short and clip, or do you think it's long and stretched? So we quickly produce the sound. Say here, the vowel sound U is often produced as We produce the sound instead of the U sound. Yes? So that means the vowel letter U also has more than one sound. Sometimes it is pronounced or produces the sound of which is cup or sun. Sometimes we produce the sound U as an umbrella, as an umbrella. Sometimes the letter U is pronounced itself as U, as in university or unicorn. That means the letter U, just like the letter I and O, also has more than one sound. Sometimes a short U sound, as in some, as in cup, or sometimes a longer U sound, as in university, unicorn, U. Okay? So sun, cup, bug, nut, jug, mud, duck. We have one more, which is luck. So when we say these words, we don't put much stress. We don't stretch the letter U, as in cup. Now let's see a longer U sound, which is music. Choose. Say, all of you, repeat after me. Say music. Say music. Music. How will you say it? It's like mewing. Music. Okay? Music. Juice. Choose. Choose. So we put more stress. We stretch the letter U here. Music. Choose. This is the long U sound. We have one more. Blue. Blue. We don't say blue. We say blue. B-L-E-W. How do we pronounce this? We say blue. Yes, we say blue. But look at this word. B-L-U-E. So when we produce the sound of blue, we stretch it. We say blue. We say blue. So music, choose, blue. These are the long U sound. We have one more long U sound, which is utility. Utility. See? Utility. One more. Uniform. Uniform. So when we say these words, here the letter U produces the U sound, as in Y-O-U. U. Utility. Uniform. Unique. Say unique. Say it, everyone. Utility. Repeat after me. Utility. Uniform. Unique. Unique. So when you say the sound, when you produce the sound of these words, is it long or short? Long or short? It is the long U sound. Okay? We have one more sound of the letter U, which is the sound. Butter. Butter. We don't say butter, we say butter. Say it. Butter. We say bulb. Say it. Bulb. Again, the letter U has more than one sound. Butter and bulb. So the letter U is sometimes pronounced as U, sometimes as A, sometimes as U, the longer U. So how will you know it? The more you practice, as I said, the better you become at it. Okay? So U is a high back rounded vowel. The vowel sound U is a high back rounded vowel. So it takes more time to produce the sound. It is a stressed syllable. It's a stressed sound. To make it, your tongue should be lifted high in the mouth. U. And shift it towards the back. Place your lips into a circle O shape here. Like this. You should feel some tension in your mouth muscles. So when you produce the sound of U, you should feel some tension here in your mouth muscles. You place your lips into a circle O shape. Okay? And that's how you produce the U sound. Now I have a small listening activity for you. Okay? You have to listen and guess the word. Okay? Now what is this? The name of this
Umbrella.
object?
Umbrella.
Have you heard it, everyone?
Umbrella.
So identify the starting sound of U in umbrella. Is it umbrella or is it umbrella? Umbrella or umbrella? U or a? You've just heard the lady there. Very good. The right answer is B. It is umbrella. So U here in this word is pronounced as a. Umbrella. Okay? Umbrella. The next one.
University. University.
I'll play it once again for you.
University.
What did she say? How do you produce the sound of this word? Is it university or university? Is it U or U? University or university? Which is the right word? Which is the right sound? Very good. It is option B. University. It is long or short? It is the long U sound. Okay, very nice. We come to the third one.
Utter. Utter.
I played once again for you.
Utter.
Did you hear it right? Identify the starting sound of U in this word. U-T-T-E-R. This is the word. Which is the sound? Utta or utter? U-T-T-E-R. Utta or utter? Very good. It is option B. Utter. Utter means to talk. She's uttering something. Means she's speaking something. She's talking something. She's saying something. Utter means to say something. U-T-T-E-R. The right answer is option B. Utter. Okay. So university, utter, butter. So that means the letter U also has more than one sound. Okay. We come to one more activity. You need to find a word that has a short U vowel sound. The music is loud. The bun is tasty. A word that has a short U vowel sound. Come on. The music is loud. The bun is tasty. In all these words, you see there is a short U vowel sound. Which is that word which has a short U vowel sound? Everybody, come on. Everyone. Music, loud and bun. Music, loud or bun. Which word has a short U vowel sound here? Very good. The word is bun. Music. This has the long U sound. Loud, which has the ow sound. The right word is the bun is tasty. The word bu and bun has a short U sound. Now that brings us to a conclusion that vowels are letters that represent speech sounds where air leaves the mouth without any blockage by the tongue, lips or throat. There are 26 letters in the English alphabet, and out of those 26 letters, 21 are consonant sounds and these 5 are vowel sounds, which are A, E, I, O, U. When we produce the vowel sound A, E, I, O, U, there is no mouth movement. We don't use our tongue, our teeth, okay, our lips or throat. There is no blockage of air passage. So when we say A, E, I, O, U, we don't touch our lips. There is no tongue touch. We don't touch our tongue. There is no lip movement, no mouth movement. We don't use our throat. The throat doesn't block the air passage. That's how the vowel sounds are produced. In English, there are 2 vowel sounds. One is a longer vowel and the other is a shorter vowel. Okay? Longer vowel and a shorter vowel. Long vowels are the one which has more, where we put more stress. Longer vowels are the ones where we put more stress. We have to stretch it. Okay? Like music, like bike, mic, physique. These are the longer vowel sounds. What about the shorter vowels? Shorter vowels are the sounds where we don't put more stress. It is more shorter, it is clipped, it is quick. Like sun, like cub, like butt, mug, pin, bin, tin. Okay? Mutt, duck, nut. These are the short U sounds. So, except out of these 5 vowels, except the vowel sounds A and U, A and E, there are 3 vowel sounds, that is I, O and U, which has more than one sound. The letter I has many sounds, as in pin, it is a short E, as in mic, which is the longer I, physique, again the longer I. Similarly, the vowel letter U has more than one sound. We sometimes produce the sound A as in sun. We say umbrella. The letter U produces the A sound. At times the letter U produces the same sound U as in the letter, which is university, uniform, unique. Similarly, we have the O sound, the vowel sound O, where we produce the O sound, as in box, as in pot, as in hot. These are the short O sounds. Sometimes the O is a longer sound. Sometimes we produce the A sound instead of the O sound, as in onion. We don't say onion, we say onion. We don't say union, we say union. Let us once again redo all the sounds. Yes. Sometimes we have the longer O sound, as in home. Oh, it is the longer O sound. Sometimes we say opinion. We don't say opinion, we say opinion. It is the longer O sound. Sometimes the O is very short, as in hot, as in pot, as in ox. Hot, pot, ox, box, cox. So when we say these words, it is very quick, it is very short and very clipped. We don't stress it. So, out of A, E, I, O, U, which are the vowels which has more than one sound? These are the vowels I, O and U. These three vowel letters has more than one sound. Okay. So there are two types of vowels. Remember, one is a long vowel, the other is a short vowel. Okay. The longer vowel, as in long I, bike, as in physique, as in field. These are the long I sounds. Then we have the short I sound, which is sit, pit, pin, bin. Okay, there is no stretch in it. We have the O sound, the longer O sound, as in home. Okay, sometimes it is produced as a, as in onion, union. Sometimes we have the short O sound, as in hot, as in pot, as in ox, as in box, as in top. So when we say hot, top, pot, ox, box, there is no stress in it. Sometimes the letter O produces the A sound, as in onion, as in union. Similarly, the letter U also has more than one sound. Sometimes the letter U has a short U sound, as in cut, as in mud, as in cup, as in jug. Sometimes the U is very long, as in uniform, as in university. So that is the beauty of phonics. One letter producing more than one sound. Let us quickly recall the I sound now. Okay. The letter I also has many sounds. Sometimes the letter I has a short I sound, as in pin, as in tin, as in bin. Sometimes the letter I has an EYE sound. It is the longer I sound, as in iron, as in child, as in tiger, as in ice cream. Sometimes the letter I is once again very long, as in basin, as in pupil, as in raisin, as in tissue. Basin, pupil, raisin and tissue. Here also the I is long and stretched. We have more such words like field, fungi, physique, fish. This is where most people would go wrong. Most people tend to mispronounce these words. Now, just like in case of this word, many people would say fungi. It's actually, the correct word is biologically. It is called fungi. The scientific word is fungi. It's fungi. It's field. It's not field. It's filled. See? One is F-I-double-L. Fill in the blanks. How do we say this word? It is the short I sound. It is fill, as in pill, as in bill. Okay, will you remember? But this is a longer I sound, as in field, as in field, field, fungi, physique and fish. This is the longer I sound. I hope you enjoyed today's class, and if you did, please go back home, practice, make it a habit. and you will see in just 1 or 2 years you would be an expert in sounds. Go home, teach your family, your friends. Okay, practice amongst yourself. Remember the right pronunciation. Always ensure that you produce the right sound, make the right pronunciation. And now, if you had been making mistakes so far, from today onwards, I hope you will not commit that mistake, because you have learned many new interesting sounds today. I hope you enjoyed today's class, with a promise to meet you once again in the next class with another very interesting phonics topics. I take your farewell. I bid you goodbye. Thank you and have a good day.